Alright guys, today we're going to be checking out the 2022 Trek Fuel EX5. We got the Shimano Dior drivetrain, which is always reliable. Got the Platinum Alpha aluminum frame. This one has the knock block on it, so I definitely want to check that out because I'm not used to the knock block. And the knock block is when you try to turn, but it stops the handlebars from turning all the way, just in case you fall, the handlebars don't get twisted and everything. But before we jump on this ride, I know a lot of you guys been asking about my past baseball career and everything, so I want to tell you guys that story. But let's hit 10,000 subscribers and I'll tell you the whole story. It's a super interesting story and I think it'll be helpful and entertaining for a lot of you guys. You won't believe how I got there, but I might end up telling it before 10,000, but let's push it to 10,000 just so I'll feel better about it, because I've never told anyone about my baseball story and all the stuff I had to go through to get to the professional level. So help me out. Hit that subscribe button, like the video. Let's get to 10,000. I'll probably tell it before it ends, but let's push it to 10,000 just because. All right, guys, so I'm at Golden Bear Bikes. Well, formerly known as Golden Bear Bikes. It's Trek Bikes now in Broomfield, Colorado. And the guys told me they got a Trek Fuel EX5. So I had to come check it out because this might be a bike that I try to get for this mountain biking season. They set both suspensions, front and rear, for my weight, which is 175. So it's kind of hard to see what it can do on these kinds of conditions because I'm not on the trail, but I'll try to see if I can get a feel for it somehow. The price went up though. It went up about $300 from last year. I think it was either last year or 2020. I can't remember the last time I checked out a Fuel EX5, but these tires are super aggressive and the frame seems solid. And I think yes, it's a significant price jump, but I think it's worth the price jump, especially for what you get out of this bike. With the 140 front, the 130 rear, you got a decent front fork and a decent rear suspension. The tires are super aggressive, which is always a good thing. The Shimano Dior drivetrain and shifters, which is a reliable brand for sure. Yeah, all quality parts on this bike. You got Shimano brakes. This bike is retailing for $2,500 US dollars, so I'm not sure how that translates to other countries, but it's not super expensive, but it's not cheap either. I do think you get your money's worth though for what you get. This bike feels solid so far. Gear shift smooth. I want to ride it through the snow, but I don't want to dirty the bike up. But it's got some speed to it too. I like this. The suspension feels flush or plush. This might not be a bad option for me trying to get this bike for the season. I'm definitely strongly considering this bike for sure. It's got the wide handlebars, not too wide, but I like how wide they are. Got some stability when you got some wide handlebars. I don't know what you guys prefer, but I prefer wide. Let me know what you guys prefer. And if you have ever ridden the 2022 Trek Fuel EX5, because I love to hear your experiences on the trail. I'm not on the trail right now, but this thing feels super good. I gotta jump this speed bump as always. This is my go-to spot to see how the landings feel on these bikes. Oh yeah, I like that. This thing feels so good. The brakes need to be bedded in, so they don't feel super responsive right now, but I'm sure they're pretty good because I'm used to Shimano brakes and they've always been good on every other bike that I have them on or that I've ridden with those brakes. It's kind of cool being on a 140 travel bike that sits so upright. It's not super slack, which is a good thing when you're trying to climb, but going down, you definitely got to try to get behind the bike. But I don't think it would be too bad going downhill on this bike. But I wish I could see. I wish we can demo it, but it's snowy out here. All the trails are covered in snow, so we couldn't take it out today. No, I got to try to wheelie this thing. Y'all think it can wheelie or what? Sometimes it's kind of hard to wheelie with the rear suspension unlocked, but we're gonna try to do it. You can lock and unlock this rear suspension. Let's see, it's unlocked right now, but I think we can still do it. Ooh, these brakes are more responsive than oh, okay. What? This bike actually feels amazing wheeling. Wow. Oh my goodness. How is this so good? That's crazy. Like, it feels natural wheelie in this thing. I don't know how it feels so good. That's crazy. It feels so balanced and everything. I think doing a wheelie on a bike is a good test to see how well a bike is balanced and how comfortable you feel. I mean, I know a lot of people can't just wheelie like that, but if you can wheelie, that's definitely a test to see how well you balanced on the bike and how it feels. I'm gonna do another wheelie and then I'm gonna test out this knock block thing to see how far I can turn. Man, they pissed off, huh? Road rage. This feels so good. Like, how? I don't think I've ever been on a full suspension bike where wheeling it feels so good. It feels wobbly in the back. Oh my goodness, that feels good. All right, I'm gonna go over here and then I'm gonna see how far I can turn, because it'll be interesting if I can still make tight circles or not. I've never been on a bike with the knock block, so let's see. Oh yeah, you got plenty of room. You don't even get close to, let me go slower. You don't even get close. Like, I'm trying hard to hit the threshold to where it'll stop turning, but yeah, you got plenty of room. So the knock block, you don't have to worry about. That was something I was always curious about, is if I try to turn tight in a trail or something, can I get through it? And I feel pretty confident you can get through it, because that was easy to be able to turn, and I didn't even hit the stopping point on it. Let's jump up on this curb. Not bad. Let's jump off this curb. Not bad. Yeah, for 2,500 smackers, this is not bad. I could just imagine what these tires can do on a trail. I bet these things would beast through a trail. This is just a little quick ride just to show you guys what this bike is like and tell you guys my opinion. I mean, it's nothing like testing it on the trail, but I've ridden so many bikes that, I mean, you could kind of get a feel for a bike just riding it to know how it would act on the trail, because I mean, a lot of bikes are similar in a lot of cases, so it's not bad. This is definitely a bike that I'm considering, that's for sure. Alright guys, this bike is definitely worth checking out. It's pretty much on the top of my list right now. I never had a full suspension Trek bike, and this is a bike that I'm definitely thinking about getting this year. I mean, it's a little pricey compared to what it was a year ago or 2 years ago, but I think it's worth the upgrade, especially how hard it is to get bikes right now. If you can get one, snatch it up as quick as you can. But if you enjoyed the video, make sure you like and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. Keep pushing to 10,000 subscribers so I can tell you guys my story. Like I said, I might tell you anyway, but let's get to 10,000 so we can reach that milestone. And I'm probably gonna do a live stream so you guys can ask me whatever questions you want to ask, because I know I haven't really been giving you guys a lot of information about me, so I would like to do that, especially tell you guys about my story, because I think it'll be motivational and it'll help a lot of people out, especially people who are trying to accomplish goals or accomplish whatever it is they want to accomplish in life. This will definitely give you some motivation and some confidence to do it. But if you enjoyed the video, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you guys in the next video.